What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for taking the time to click on the video to see what we got going on today. Greatly appreciate you doing so. If you're not a subscriber, please take the time to subscribe. Hit the button. It doesn't cost you a thing. It's absolutely free. Share it with a friend if you have the time. We greatly appreciate it. So today I want to talk to you about crappie fishing, wintertime crappie fishing. Actually, the video I shot was almost a month ago. I've been super swamped with tackle, building jigs with the kids and doing a bunch of that stuff, swim bait heads and all kinds of different things that we're doing. We've got a tackle show coming up, so we've been working on that. So I haven't been out on the water a whole lot lately, but I did shoot some footage doing some crappie fishing about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, something like that. And it is fishing in these marinas. I love to crappie fish in marinas in the fall and winter time. Pretty well-known tactic in my area, and I'm sure it is across the country. But around home here, southern Indiana, this time of year is about the only time you can fish them and not get run out the daggone things. They get a little moody about being in those marinas during their busy months. So a lot of people will go down and actually even fish off the dock themselves this time of year. But I'm going in with my boat and kind of using my electronics, looking around and seeing where the bigger school of fish is, and helping me kind of pinpoint depth and things. So something I've always done. Now look, if you clicked on this video expecting to see big slab crappie, you might want to just slide on to the next video. Take the time to subscribe first, but you might want to move on to the next one because there is not big crappie in this one. This lake that we're fishing, does it have big crappie? Yes, it does. Are they abundant? Maybe for somebody, but not for me. A lot of crappie in there, about yay big, and they eat good. So this time of year, even if I'm down there bass fishing, I like to go catch my limit of crappie and bring home to fry up. So that's what I was out doing, was preparing for our annual Christmas fish fry. I keep it simple. I don't like to fish with live bait. I don't want to screw with the minnows, having to go get minnows and all that stuff. I just don't mess with it. So I like to throw, and this is just a regular old kind of crappie jig, but this is a Hog Stalker Slab Daddy crappie jig, 3/32 ounce. I'll throw this one, or I like to throw this one right here, which is also a Hog Stalker jig. This is a 1/16 ounce. This color is neon, and then of course this is just a pearl white. And I like to just put those, there's several different baits I use, but this is another one that we like to use here. Let me get it out of the bag. And this is one of our soft plastics that we're using now, and we have these for sale as well. And this is called a slab shad, and the color is called Sunrise. It just kind of has that kind of pink back with a little chartreuse in the belly. But the reason I like this crappie jig is this wire keeper. You thread that bait onto this jig head, it is really hard to get the plastic back off. So if you're fishing in an area like I am in these marinas with lots of crappie, you get a lot of short strikes, and they like to pull on this tail. With a regular jig head with the lead keeper, it tends to tear your plastics up faster. This here will absolutely hold your plastic on there. Just thread that baby up on there and push it over that wire keeper, and that backwards facing barb, it makes it real hard to get that plastic to come off her. Had really good luck with that. Just casting it out there to the school, slow reeling it back to the boat, and just waiting for them to. As an old feller down at Kentucky Lake one time, he said, "I'm just a jerk waiting on a jerk." And that's pretty much all you're doing when you're crappie fishing like this. Slow reeling, waiting for that jerk, and then setting the hook and catching them up. So without further ado, we'll send you to the water. See you in a bit. Nice one. Overall, not bad crappie, not big ones, but they will eat. When I'm crappie fishing, I always try to put about 4 or 5 different rods up with lots of different colors and just kind of change it up. Seems like they're eating this one better than some of the other colors I've used so far. Size is getting a little better. Now you can see what I'm looking at. There's a big pipe right here that's running down, and they are just suspended around that pipe. I'm not trying to actively see the fish bite the bait. I'm just more trying to see exactly where they're at so I can cast at the bigger group. Put my sunglasses on. There's a lot of them here, so it's hard to really pinpoint one fish. So I'm just kind of throwing in where the bigger part of the group of fish is, and just mainly helps me, the live scope's helping me on depth range and kind of location versus seeing individual fish. Marinas, great places to catch crappie. On this particular lake, not a lot of big ones, but a fantastic place to catch a good number of crappie. And we got to take a lot of these smaller ones out of this lake. I know if you've seen that in past videos that I have mentioned that. Slipped in the marina for a little bit, caught some crappie, had to get it ready for our Christmas fish fry we have every year. And always a good time to get down here on the lake when there's nobody out and catch some crappie. Have a good time doing it, especially after the bass fishing season winds down. But I always got to scratch that itch. We're gonna go look for some bass here in a minute. First I'm gonna go check my striper spot, wiper spot, whatever you call it. See if we're on that. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching the video. Hopefully we were able to entertain and educate a little bit. If you have any of these marinas on the lakes that you fish, boat docks and things, check them out this winter. During the cold water months, check them out for some crappie. They really like to get around them throughout the winter months, seems like. So get on Google Earth. If you live on a big lake and you're not sure where the marinas are, you can scan Google Earth and find the marinas real quick and figure out where they're all at. Where we live at, our lakes are basically glorified ponds, it seems. So pretty easy to find the marinas because we ain't got that many. But anyway, you guys go out and catch you a few. We will see you on the next one.